So if you want to learn how to make these pieces, y'all, all you gotta do is just stay tuned and watch. And also always order from coppervibrations.com. Wrap it in the same motion. Just like that. See, the stone is in the wire. To lock it in, I bring one side of the wire up to the other side, and then I wrap the wire around itself. See? Now it's in there. Then I send this back down. 4 fingers. Pinch it. Bring this back up. And bring this down. And then I cut it. These are ready to be wrapped as bracelets. Now I take my 20 gauge and I do an arm's length, 1, then I do 2 arms length and cut it. I'm working on 2 bracelets, so I bring these ends together and then I cut it. I take 1, because I'm doing 1 bracelet at a time, and I peel off the excess. And I bring the ends together. Once you bring the 2 ends together, you can find the middle. This is the middle. Take the middle, you take your bracelet and you bring it all the way to the end, back down here. What you do is you start wrapping it tight. See? You wrap it a few times. And what I do is I do a slant. I slant the wire. See? And then I wrap like 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And then I slant it again. And 1, 2, 3. And then I slant it again. Then I slant it again. When I get close enough to the stone, so now I'm going to weave in and out. These 2 are separated, so it's easier to weave. I don't got to do no sewing yet. I literally just weave it in and out. When you get to the stone and you did all the weaving, this is when you do some sewing. You take the end of it on one side and you sew it. What you sewing is you catching some of these loops, because this is gonna tie it all as one. See? And you also wrapping like this bar. So I just sewed it one good time, and now I'm about to start wrapping this bar. Now I'm about to sew it on this bar right here. So it's a little bit of sewing, there's a little bit of wrapping. All of this is creating one strong bracelet where the stone is not gonna move, it's not gonna pop out. You're securing the stone and you're making it look good. This 20 gauge got two functions. One is it creates a design, and two, it's sewing it together, it's making it one piece. See now, if you see it, I sewed it there, and I sewed it there, and I'm sewing it right here. See? So on this side, this stone is not going nowhere because these bars are sewed. On this side, nothing is sewed. See how open that is? But if I move this, this is one piece. But now I got to do the same on this side. So I need to go around the stone, sewing and putting it together. Now that I sewed it on both sides, this stone ain't going nowhere because these bars is now locked in. And I got this design on this side. I got to do the weave back and then go back into the design to finish it off. So let's do that weave. This side is tight, this side is kind of loose. I'm pushing it together to give it more of a tight feel. None of my pieces is perfect. I don't specialize in perfect. I specialize in energy wrap. So it's gonna look good. But to me, it don't have to be perfect. Perfect is for the machines. Let the AI come in here and make jewelry and it could look so perfect. Or you do got some wire wrappers, they follow a blueprint and they wrap it the same way each time and it be perfect. So that's cool if that's what you want, but that's not what I do. This is what I do right here. So now I'm back to the slant and wrap 3 times. Then slant, wrap 3 times. Slant, wrap. And when I get to the end, I wrap more than 3 times. See? What I do is I separate these two when I'm here, and I sew one through. I sew it through 3 times. And then I cut it. And I clamp it around. Then I take this one and I wrap over everything I just did. And then I sew this. This was kind of short, but he'll do. Run my finger across, make sure nothing's scratching. That's one bracelet. I've been it in bracelet form. If you like my videos, give gifts, like give energy. If you want me to keep doing this, if you learning from it, if you just enjoy watching, you can always send a brother a gift. I appreciate gifts, especially when I'm pouring out my talent. So this is the next one. And I got the 20 gauge already cut.